Hello, hi, hello. So, hi, hello, my name is Julia, and today's video is going to be about revenge shoot. Okay, you will be surprised. What is it, right? Revenge, people say sweet revenge. Okay, and that is true. Many people know what it is. I know what it is. It happened to me a few times. Okay, and so what it is. The client usually finds a photographer, and the reason why they would like to have a photo shoot, they want to have a revenge on their boyfriend. Okay, so a few days ago I received a message from one lady, and she texted me that she wanted to have a photo shoot, actually to hire a hot and sexy model to have a photo shoot with her. Okay, and so in these cases, and I had these revenge photo shoots before, okay, in these cases, I try to talk the client out of it, okay, not out of it, the photo shoot in general, right? I am trying to change the topic, okay? Revenge shoot, why would you go back and create that, okay? So, yes, in general, what is it? A revenge? It's it's an emotion, it's a feeling that you want to get back onto someone and just make that person feel in a certain way, right? Feel jealous. Okay, so usually you want that person to feel jealous, and it depends on that person actually, okay, how that person will react. And there are many cases where it will work out, okay, and it will be, how to say, a positive result. But I always consider and I always think about negative, okay, results as well, because it can go into it can go anywhere, right? That person can be violent to you, okay, verbally or physically, right? And if you decided to leave that person, why would you do a revenge shoot? So I tried to change it up. Again, I said, let's change the topic, and it's going to be your future man, okay? Your dream man, okay? That's what I suggested. She didn't buy this idea, okay, but when I will meet the person, I will actually explain what it means and where it will take you, right? So there are different outcomes here. Yes, revenge works. Yes, jealousy works. Um, you see, you see, this is very hard to actually advise, okay, because you need to know everything in depth, right? But in general, revenge is, like I say, negative energy, and I would not want to go there. Okay, I had one revenge shoot when the lady, through the whole shoot, it was 2 hours, she never shut up. Okay, she was like constantly boiling and boiling and discussing this topic. So if you are so much obsessed, you need to go to see psychologist first, okay, not a photographer. Okay, but of course, psychologists cannot make you these hot and sexy scenarios, cannot make you look hot with another man, and that is the main agenda. Okay, they want to create revenge shoot so that the other person would see, would make them feel in the way jealous, but to see what they lost. Okay, what what was the loss, how hot they are, and how sexy they are, and so on and so on, right? So I was just decided to make this video because I do not see that I want to pursue this, right? And with this lady who was going to book a photo shoot actually next week, okay, I had a psychology, like therapy, okay? It's like a psychologist job. I was with her for maybe 1 hour on the phone texting, okay, and explaining her and telling her different outcomes, okay, and trying to change her ideas and change her opinion, right? Nothing is wrong to have it, okay. If you do not want to go and see psychologists, do therapy and some help, that would definitely work. Okay, how it will work? Well, you would feel more confident about yourself. You will see yourself in a different way. You will evaluate the situation in a different way. You will be with masculine energy, and that male who is next to you, even it's a stranger, even it's a model, okay, will give you something what your ex didn't give, right? Because models are trained to be amazing during the shoot, to be sensitive, to listen, to relax the lady, to approach the lady in a sensual way, yes, to seduce her, to stimulate her. So she would get all of those things probably she was missing, right? The second thing why I'm saying it is good to not to look back. Okay, why would you create something artistic about your past? Well, like I say, the only reason is that is going to be a therapy. Okay, and when you look back and you look into your pictures, you would see yourself in the way that, look at me, I deserve better. Okay, I deserve better. And most of the time, this energy, put you somewhere, in a different place or in the hands of different men. Okay. And a photo shoot in general is a process. Okay. And sometimes it's the only way to process this information. Just create that. Okay. People, especially traumatic people, and this is a psychological trauma, maybe ego is traumatized. Okay. How you can cure that? Okay, this is the best way to make something challenging, to make something crazy, to actually go out, and do something about it instead of crying in your pillow and being obsessed or how to say, being depressed, right? So you would do something in reverse, something different, right? And then through that artwork, you see eventually it will stick to you, because when you create art, you love yourself more. Okay, you see yourself in a different perspective. And of course, if you hire a model, you see yourself in a perspective, in a future perspective, with a different man. Okay, and that's why it's kind of like it's a good thing to do. But like I say, different breakups, okay, different people, different couples, okay, I don't know how one on the other side react. But in this situation, yes, people need to heal, and yes, people need therapy, and sometimes this healing takes years. Okay, no, seriously, years. For me, for me, it also take really long time. Okay, really long time, years and years, right? So the photo shoot is something what will fasten, okay, this process, or how to say, escalate it, okay, and you will start working on this, right? Emotionally, physically, right? When you are creating a photo shoot with another man, it's a booster. It's a huge booster, especially when you can look back, okay, and see for yourself, right? And when you go to professional, of course, you will create hot and sexy pictures. And of course, that person will be jealous, 100%. No, seriously, this works 100%, right? But it's not that I am that person who would say, oh, yeah, let's do it. This is a great idea. No, no, no. I always say the downside, okay, as well, because you can't just think that diving into this negative energy, you will get great outcomes, okay? You need to consider as well the other side, okay? The other side of the coin. Right? So from one side, it will heal that woman much quicker and much faster. From the other side, there is two options, or this guy will come back or not. Okay, so it's like 50-50 there, unless you know that this is 100% will work and someone will come back, apologize, and then stay with you forever, love you, respect you, and how to say, and never leave your side, right? So I have, in my experience, I have just the positive outcomes, right? But I am not blind, okay? And it also depends on the masculine side, yes, on your ex side, what kind of the hormone background he has. Maybe he is very, how to say, crazy, and he will show up on your doorstep and say, that's it, now you're gonna, I don't know, right? So I always being honest with people, okay, and I always put them into a positive perspective, right? Let's just forget about this revenge topic. Okay, let's just create something like a new future for you. That's what I do with photography. You can program yourself for a better man, for a better life. Okay, and when you experience these moments sensually, emotionally, in your fantasies, right? On camera and on film, it actually happens in the reality with you. Even, how to say, we will meet and we will just chat. Okay, what we will do? Okay, he will do this, and you will do that. Okay, and you can be wearing this, and she was like saying, "Oh, I want to be, I want his hands on my naked body," because her ex, the most terrifying thing for him was if someone will touch her. So she already knows the situations that will spike that how to say, interest, right? It's not that, good if it's only a spike, right? And yes, there are things happened to me in the past when the exes came back, okay, or treated their, partners or ex-partners in a better way, okay, because they know that to see someone will be there, to replace them, right? But I am always striving for a positivity or for the new future and for the new chapter. That's what I want to do. That's my um, calling. Okay, so if they experiencing something unpleasant at the moment, then of course to have something really fun, and unique, special, unusual, right, is a revenge shoot, of course. Very often I receive, and she didn't want like a very sexual shoot, I mean, intimate shoot, I mean, have a boyfriend experience, right? She just wanted a pretend, okay, situation, right? But she wanted it to look very real, and I showed her some video examples when I had previously made a photo shoot where you can think that model and this woman having sex, right? But in many movies, and we've seen movies and we've seen making love scenes, unless it's a porn movie, it's for real, right? But we've seen many how to say, making love scenarios which would end somewhere, or which would be shot in the way that it suggests, it actually looks like, but no one is doing anything for real, okay? It's just an illusion, okay? So that's what the shoot we talk about, okay? And a fantasy and an illusion. And the reason that person contacted me is just want to make that ex to feel how he would feel. I don't know, if people love each other and they did a mistake, okay, of course they will feel bad, and of course they will feel jealous. If that person doesn't feel anything towards this lady, then it's gonna be useless. But for her, okay, for her it will make a difference, okay, for her it will make a big change, okay, because these type of things, bring that courage, okay. I don't think she would want to do anything like that if there will be no situation like she had, right? So imagine she dig me up on the Google, okay, and we were chatting in the really early morning, okay, like 6:40. Can you imagine? I just thought I will check this lady out. What did she want? What kind of the photo shoot? And clearly she didn't sleep the whole night because she replied at 6:30, and then we chatted for the whole hour before I, started my day. So I helped her with my advices, and I did that therapy which a psychologist should do, okay. She should go online and do that with with another professional, right? But like I say, sometimes talking doesn't help. You just need to go and do it. You need an action, okay? And people very often, when they take action, okay, towards that, they feel better, okay? And that's why it calls sweet revenge, okay? Women in general, they don't cheat, okay? They how to say, now maybe there are a lot of weak men, and women in general are not satisfied, but before, they would cheat or they would go for this type of adventure only when they feel that they need a revenge. And it happened to me many times, okay? Or it happened to me many times when the lady will call and she says, I want to book a model, and then she pass to her husband, and the husband is all upset and nervous, and they would not even come to the photo shoot, but she would create this situation and scenario, like pretend like she would book a shoot, okay? And I can recognize these are not clients. They just winding their partners up, and this stimulates the relationship, okay? And I'm sure after that, when he hung up and went to talk with uh, you know his girlfriend or whatever, they had a great sex, okay? Makeup sex, okay? So yeah, so there are many reasons why woman would do this, okay? If this is the honest woman, she would do it for revenge, okay? And different kind of scenarios available, and I have very hot models, okay? I have so I have to say extraordinary type of males, okay, who look great, look amazing, okay? And they are good in front of the camera, and they are amazing women, okay? So this photo shoot is not going to be about them, okay? It's going to be only about her, okay? To make her feel sexy, okay? To make her do all kind of, moves, poses, create those fantasies together, and just go through the whole experience with me and with this bull model, okay? Usually we hire someone, very muscular, really sexy, with this, how to say, attitude that the reason why it is so good to shoot with the male model is that they taking care of you. Don't need to even do anything. They leading the shoot. They are in charge, okay? And I always talk to them, right? I always talk to them. I say, if she has any kind of imperfection or something, this is his job to cover that, right? To put her in this place, to put her in this position, right? This is he who is, who is not shy, who's coming, closer and hands-on. And I always say, to my models, okay, never take your hands off her. Okay, you always have to be close. You always have to, play with her and do all kind of the moves, so that I will have an amazing photo shoot, right? So male models, they're not just like people from the street who don't know what to do. Okay, no, they've trained. Okay, they've trained. They can't look into the camera. I don't want their faces in the footage. Okay, they know how to place themselves. They know how to pose the model. They know the pace of the shoot. Okay, they know what to do when we go through the scenarios, and they know that I'm not letting them go if we not shoot everything. Okay, so it is much more fun when you actually not worry about, oh, what I should do and how. No, you just dress sexy and you relax, okay? And of course we're having few drinks, and the drinks always help, okay, to relax, and then the model will come closer and he will do the job, okay? He will do the job. He will make this photo shoot amazing for her, not only for pictures, but for real in real life, okay? It's going to be an experience. It's like you're going to a dance class, okay? If you're not dancing, but just going step by step and how to say, copying the move is not gonna be a proper experience for you, okay, in a dancing environment, right? So you will learn a few steps and then you will start dancing. It's a free flow, right? And that's what I'm saying. Okay, it's not gonna be fake, it's not gonna be staged. No, she will be seduced, okay? She will be how to say, feeling hot and great, and women, to be fair, very often I hear this from women, okay, when they're booking a model. What if he's not gonna fancy me? Okay? What if he's not gonna fancy me? And they do not understand that male models, this is their job, okay? They are actually turned on, okay, from the woman, smell, okay, from the woman's energy. It's not about the looks, okay? It's about who you are. But there are male models who are picky. Yes, and I know these types. Okay, and I know who are picky. They wanna just shoot with the hot looking, ladies. Okay, because they think that they're so hot and they just wanna. But they should be in porn, okay? Because in porn, models be with models, and one side is hot and the other side is hot. You see, in my studio, I don't have models shooting, okay? Models just come and assist the shoot, right? So the models, in my view, should be hot, right? Because you're paying money for this. You're paying money for time. You're paying money for, experience, and you're paying time for the whole photo shoot. Okay, so women have high expectations, okay, and they care about the face, they care about models physique, okay, and of course they care about uh, looks and the size, basically. Two criteria: looks and the size. That's what women care about, okay. And my models, they all have a great size, okay, huge. Yeah, so that she will be surprised. Okay, that's how it is, right? So revenge shoot is a very short topic. I am going into making love scenes, so the revenge shoot is going to be lesser and lesser in my life. Okay, because you see, power is in the positive energy, is in creative energy, is in the loving environment, right? It's the basic of the whole photo shoot is, I don't know, to create new relationships. Okay, so when you're shooting with the model, you kind of guarantee yourself, right, that you can get a really hot and great guy. Okay, and that is the evidence. You don't have to prove or convince yourself, because you will have a visual evidence. Okay, you will have photographs and you will have videos, and your brain will believe. Okay, your brain will understand that this is what you're worth and this is that you can get, right? And then, when you will have a situation, you will not hold back. Okay, there are many women who think that they are not good enough, they are not hot enough, they're not looking well enough, or whatever. And this is lack of confidence, self-esteem. So these types of photos should change that, right? You value yourself in a different way, and you think, yes, I can, I'm worthy. I remember when I was younger, of course I was attracted to very powerful men. I wasn't into good lookings, right? But now when I worked with models, it's not that I was shy, but I think in a couple should be one good looking. Okay. Maybe it's old fashioned, right? I value the energy. I value men's energy, and that is the powerful energy, right? And it's not about the beauty, right? If you see and you feel men's energy, it is not about the looks. Okay, woman, yes, woman, it's the looks is important for men, right? But how to say, I am not, how to say, shy when I see a beautiful man, just because I had a lot of models, right? and I spoke with them, and they're fine. They're normal people. They're not my type at all. Okay, but like I say, some women even embarrassed to be, with the beautiful men. They think that they do not deserve for some reason. Okay, and that's will change when you are in a photo shoot with the hot model, because they will show you and they will give you the great time. Okay, you will have an amazing time, and then you will change your perspective, you will change your views, and you will understand that this experience what you have is not what you thought. No, seriously. Okay, and it will be fine later for you. You will not get shy if someone will approach you who will have a looks. Okay, you will be confident, right? Because you already had that experience, right? So I do not recommend revenge shoot, but I can say that this is validated. It does work. It helps women a lot, okay, in terms of her feelings and in terms of her emotional state. I do not recommend anyone to be so much stubborn and go into years and years of depression, thinking that there is no one else in the world from all these 8 billion people, no one else, just this is the guy, the only one. I don't think this way. I think people need to gather themselves and just give another chance, okay? And so sometimes we are stuck. Okay, we are stuck emotionally. We don't want to do anything. We don't want anything. And that's kind of a revenge idea, pushes them forward. So I don't want to stop this. Okay, but I'm just saying, in my studio, I will transform this into a different energy. Okay, positive energy. And of course, photo shoot with hot and sexy models are much easier than to shoot by yourself. Okay, it's just much easier. You don't need to do anything. He will be moving you around. Okay, he will be carrying you on hands. Okay, you will be dancing, you will be kissing, touching, you will be doing all sorts of kind of romantic things. Okay, and then dressing sexy, right? And changing and undressing. Okay, he will be undressing, you will be undressing him. It's a lot of fun. Okay, and that is very easy, to do with the model. And of course, from the therapy side, the fastest way to get over. Okay, and we all know this. Okay, that's why, again, therapists would not recommend this to jump from one person to the other. But in terms of locking yourself in and blaming yourself or blaming him or blaming that third person who was in that triangle, it don't, it's not gonna help, doesn't take you anywhere, right? So I have this different maybe views in terms of this. I agree that revenge energy, if you will relive it, okay, not in a real life, for example, even if illusional, pretend way, it will make you feel much better, okay, and you will recover faster, okay, and of course, then you will find some kind of a solution, okay, much faster. You would not, drown in that poison, okay, poison. I mean those bad thoughts or negative thoughts, and of course, you will heal quicker. Your heart, would be restored, and you will recover much sooner when you take an action. And we know that this is helps. Okay, so yes, sweet revenge, very quick video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy that. And tomorrow is going to be about love stories. Okay, love stories, epic love stories. That's what I'm going to talk about. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. And yeah, Julia Winter Studio. Yeah, that's what the magic happens. That's where the magic happens. Okay, bye bye, and everyone have a